friends, welcome to today's episode of Tuesdays with Rachel. The theme for my yoga classes this month is coming back to yourself. September is known as back to school season. We focus a lot on the kids going back to school, kids like mine who are starting college for the first time, just all of the busyness of getting back to things after the summertime. And in all of that, what does it mean to come back to myself? What does it mean to come home to myself? When we move through a yoga practice, we're moving through postures, we're anchoring ourselves with our breath, but it's really easy to get distracted. It's really easy to get lost in your to-do list, to think about what your kids are doing. What am I making for dinner later? And then you have that moment where you say, oh, let me come back into my body. Let me come back into my practice. That's the beauty of mindfulness practices such as yoga or meditation. They offer invitations to come back to yourself as much as you need to. This is something that I think a lot of people especially experience in meditation, where they're sitting in silence and they want to get to that place of being centered, but the mind starts to wander, the mind starts to get distracted. That's when I say, come back to your breath. Begin again, right where you are, right as you are. And so as we begin to enter this last quarter of the year, as we begin to make that shift from the heat and the warmth and the vibrancy of the summer months, moving into the cooler months of fall and winter, a time that offers us to really slow down, to reflect on the year that has passed, to reflect on the ending of the year, to reflect on the year that is ahead. It's a time to really ask yourself, what does it mean to come back to myself? What does it mean to come home to myself? Where have I maybe gotten disconnected from myself? And how can you use your tools such as yoga, such as journaling, meditation, cooking, grounding yourself, whatever it is that helps you come back to center? How can you use those tools and rely on those tools to continue to come home to yourself? As a yoga teacher, I always say home starts at home, right? It starts with ourselves. And that's why I love yoga as a practice. The movement brings you back to yourself. The breath brings you back to yourself. And so just taking time to get silent, taking time to center yourself, taking time to create the space so that you can really hear yourself and know what home is and what home looks like for you. If you are looking for support or a community to help nurture you and support you on your journey, consider looking into my yoga classes. I am teaching yoga classes every Monday night in September. I'm teaching 2 active Saturday classes. I'm teaching 2 90-minute restorative wellness sessions, all designed to help you come home to yourself. Go to findyourfree.com, click the link in my bio. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you next Tuesday.